What's going on, guys? I'm Chosakken, and yeah, today I'm going to show you guys some cool things you can do in Edison as far as sampling and stuff goes. So I'm going to go ahead and have a project open now, and I'm going to show you some cool things here. So when you first open up Edison, this is what you're going to be looking at for the most part. If you're getting ready to record a sample, usually what I do is I set it from, usually it's set to on input, but I like to put it on play, so then that way whenever the loop ends, then it'll show that it repeats itself, so you know where it starts and where it stops. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, let's go ahead and record the sample in, and I'm going to show you some cool things you can do in here, and just some of the things that I can do when I make samples for loop kits and stuff like that. So yeah, let's go ahead and record this joint. Hit record, and kablamo. Alright, cool. So yeah, we got the sample here. Go ahead and turn off recording. And so you see here, you have your song jumps. So that basically shows where it starts and then wherever it stops. So we're gonna go ahead and cut whatever we don't need. I'm just scrolling using my mouse cursor here. And blank. Control delete to cut. Control. Okay, there we go. What are we doing? All right, stop. All right, there we go. So control delete, that trims the sample, and then we can get rid of that there. So you hear the loop here. So I mean, this loop is okay, but it's pretty basic, pretty generic. So I want to try to spice it up, make it sound a little neat. So one of the things I like to do is I like reversing samples. So that's the first thing you can try doing. So in Edison, if you do Alt left, boom, and that reverses the sample. I kind of like that. I like that. So I'm gonna take this and we're gonna right click, and that will give you the sample properties. So here you can change the title, you can write in the notes here. Usually shows the date and time. It shows the date that it was recorded. So I'm just gonna, I don't know, I'm gonna call this cold. I'm gonna call it cold flamage. Yeah, that's just what we're gonna call it. And so you can sync the tempo. So you can sync it to whatever the tempo, the session of the tempo. You can tempo sync. There we go. You can tempo sync to the session, which is pretty cool. Or if you put in a sample in here, you can auto detect and see if you can try to find the sample that way. I found the BPM for the sample. So this is cold flamage. We're just gonna go ahead and hit accept. So now we know the tempo of our sample. So that's pretty neat. Now, one of the other things I like to do in here, let's say this is too quiet. You can do Alt A, select that, and that is your amplification tool. So I can make this really loud. So that's the new noise profile for it, which we don't want that. So Control Z, undo that. So you can make it louder, or if I want to make it really quiet, you can do that. I can also preview how loud or how quiet it is, and also change how loud I want it to be on the left or on the right side. And then hit accept, boom. So yeah, pretty cool. So sometimes I do that if samples, just if I try to tame samples. Now, one of my go-tos though is time stretching. I love this tool here. So you have your time stretcher, pitch shifter, And let's see, I'll reset this here. I'll reset all the properties just so you can kind of get the gist here. So right here I can preview. I can just press spacebar to preview. And that right there, I mean, that's not bad. But see, what if I pitch it down a couple semitones? Now it kind of sounds kind of vibey there. You know, you can change the order, so this is just filters here, and you can multiply it. You have a filter multiplier. So I'm gonna pitch this down a couple more semitones. Actually, let's yeah, I'm gonna leave that. So I'm messing with that. That's pretty cool. I mess with that. You can also change your stretching method here. I usually just keep it at YouTube generic, and yeah, hit accept. Creates a new profile. So let's say I want to slow it down. That's another thing you can do. So if I want to speed up the tempo, I can turn up the multiplier here. I mean, that's actually not bad either, but see, that's pretty cool. Or, you know, if I want to slow it down, maybe it's too slow. And then another neat thing you can do, if you go back to your tempo information, you can change the sample rate here. So let's say I downsample this down to, I don't know, 22. We'll hit resample, make sure that's turned on, and then hit accept. Boom. You see how it got rid of a lot of that harshness in the sample. So that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna create a new arrangement here. So yeah, we have Cold Flamage. Pretty fire, right? Pretty fire title, I know, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and fit this to tempo. And boom. Yeah, we're gonna use the assigned BPM that's embedded. So that's also one of the reasons why I time stretch it within Edison. So then it already has the tempo for me, so I don't necessarily have to find it myself or anything like that. So pretty cool. And now we have the sample. And honestly, I kind of mess with it, like just like that. I just kind of leave it as is, maybe pitch it down a little more. Kind of gives like a nice OVO vibe. So, and of course, like this is what it sounded like originally. So I mean, you could go either way with that and kind of make it a vibe, but yeah, that's just some of the tools that I use within Edison, like whenever it comes to sampling. So yeah, if you want to try out Edison, like, give it a try. Mess around with some of the other features in here. There's a lot more features in here that I can show you guys, and if you'd like to see that, just let me know down in the comment section. I would love to show you guys just different tips and tricks that I use, and hopefully they can help you out. So yeah, that's kind of my process with sampling within Edison. For the most part, it's pretty simple to the point. There's a lot of other features in here that are really great. Like you can equalize in here, you can denoise your samples within here, which is really cool. Like I said, you can down sample. There's so many things you can do in Edison. It's honestly a very underrated, I feel like, and a very overlooked sampler within FL Studio. And I highly encourage you guys to use it. So if you are an FL Studio user, or if you use any other DAW, this is a sampler that you can use in other DAWs. They have it available on ImageLine. It's on the ImageLine site. I don't remember how much it goes for. It's honestly, you're getting bang for your buck here. It's a great sampler. I highly suggest you should get it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, that's it for this video. Like I said, if you like the video, leave a like, drop a comment down below what you'd like me to do next. What would you like me to review next, or what would you like to see in my process, in my beat making process or sampling process, things like that. Just trying to do some different things for my channel and stuff. So, you know, if you like the video, leave a like, drop a comment, share this with a friend, share it with a producer friend or whatnot, even if they don't use FL Studio, or if they're, you know, very new to the game, or if they are experienced and they just haven't really, I don't know, try new stuff, I don't know. But if this video can get like 5 likes, that'd be pretty fire. I'd actually really appreciate that. So help your boy out. Until next time, guys, good vibes save lives. I'm the Black Sand. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.